In this video, I'm going to be running through the top 5 ARs in Vanguard right now. I did SMGs the other day. If you're interested, check out my channel. Let's get straight into this. So the first weapon in this video is going to be the STG-44. I had to include it. You guys already know it's probably one of the best assault rifles, and it will be probably for the rest of this Call of Duty. So let's get into the attachments you want to use. So for the first attachment, we're going to be going for the F8 stabilizer. This is going to increase the accuracy and the damage range. And then for the underbarrel, we're going to be using the strife angled, increasing the accuracy once again. For the optic, I like to use a close combat optic because I use this weapon more as a close combat weapon. But it's up to you what optic you use. I like to use the slate reflector myself. For the barrel, we're going to be going for this barrel right here, which is going to basically just make it more accurate and increase the range. For the magazine, we're going to be sticking on the simple 45 round mags with the ammo type lengthened, hollow point, or incendiary. It's up to you what ammo type you use. They don't change the weapon too much, but it's up to you. Lengthened is for those bigger maps, so you can have more range. Hollow point is going to increase the limb damage, and an incendiary is going to damage your opponents even after you've shot them. So it's up to you. If I was on a close combat map, I would use hollow point or incendiary, and then on a big map, I'd use lengthened. For the rear grip, we're going to be going with the fabric grip, which is going to increase the accuracy, the hip fire accuracy, the sprint to fire speed, and also the ADS time and stuff like that. And then for the stock, we're going to be going for the removed stock, which is going to make this weapon, once again, have a ton of mobility. As you can see, it increases the movement speed by a lot. Now, it is going to decrease the accuracy, but with these other attachments, you pretty much got the accuracy back. And then for the proficiency, you're also going to want to use Vital, which is going to make this weapon have more damage, which is very good. And then for the kit, you're going to want to use pretty much anything. It doesn't matter. Surplus gives you extra XP, fully loaded gives you maximum starting ammo. So either of those are pretty good. All of the other ones are pretty much useless. So next up, we have the AUTOMATON, which is by far one of the most accurate weapons in this game. Let's get into the attachments. For the muzzle, I like to use the Mercury silencer. This is going to increase your recoil control and sound suppression. It does decrease your damage range, but not by much. For the underbarrel, you're either going to want to use the hand stop for better accuracy, or if you want better ADS, you can use the skeletal stock. Once again, depending on what map I am playing on, I will usually put this on smaller maps and this on bigger maps. For the barrel, you guys are going to want to use the sniper barrel, increasing the bullet velocity and accuracy. And then for the magazine, the 75 round drums with the ammo type. Once again, it is the same as the STG. Any of these bottom three, it's up to you. For the rear grip, once again, we're going to be going with the fabric grip just because this increases the mobility statistics, which is really nice. And then we're either going to be using the slate reflector once again, or the 2.5 times optic. 2.5 times is going to be more accurate, and then slate reflector is going to be if you want to push people a little bit more and get close up to them. For the stock, you guys are going to want to use the skeletal stock. This is going to increase your accuracy and also your movement speed accuracy. So as you can see, it's going to increase your aim walking steadiness and your aim walking movement speed, and it's going to increase that accuracy as well. So it's a very good attachment for increased accuracy and mobility. For the proficiency, it doesn't matter. There's quite a lot of options you can go ahead and put on. You can put sleight of hand on if you want to reload faster. Tight grip is also good for better accuracy, or frenzy for health regeneration. I'm going to put on frenzy for health regeneration. And then for the kit, once again, either fully loaded or surplus, the only two that are really worth using. I would usually go with fully loaded so I don't have to worry about running out of bullets. Next up, we have the Cooper Carbine, and this is going to be a close range build. You want to use this as a close range weapon, and as it is a close range weapon, I'm going to start off with putting on the slate reflector, but it is up to you what sight you use. There are some pretty decent iron sights and stuff like that you can use, and other sights. You know, a lot of these sights near the bottom, these smaller kind of sights are really, really good. But like I said, it's honestly up to you what sight you use because everyone has personal preference when it comes to sights. For the barrel, you're going to want to use the Gracie Rapid Barrel, which is going to increase the fire rate. And then for the muzzle, I like to use the silencer, increasing the recoil control because this weapon does have quite a bit of recoil. So I like to stick on that just to help the recoil. And then the same with the hand stop as well to increase the recoil control. And then we're going to be using the 60 round drums, which is going to increase the fire rate and also the accuracy. And then for the ammo type, we're going to be using compressed rounds, which is going to increase the fire rate. Rear grip is going to be something that is going to help the recoil. So I like to use the stippled grip tape because this is going to help the accuracy. And then for the stock, once again, it's going to be something that is going to help the accuracy, which is going to be the first stock. As you can see, it increases the recoil recovery and the ADS time. And then for the proficiency, you're going to want to put on vital. And then for the kit, fully loaded or surplus. Let's go ahead and get into the next one, which is going to be the BAR. For this one, you're going to want to use the second barrel, which is going to increase range and accuracy. For the muzzle, I like to go ahead and put recoil booster on. This is going to increase the fire rate, and then hand stop, increasing the recoil control. Make sure to stick on this magazine. It's going to increase the damage, making it a lot more powerful. And then you're going to want to put on hollow point, increasing the limb damage. Rear grip is going to be fabric grip if you want more mobility, or if you think there is still quite a lot of recoil, you can go ahead and stick on the pine tar grip instead. And then for the optic, we're going to be going with the slate reflector or any sight of your choice, it doesn't really matter. And then for the stock, we're going to be going with the Chariot WR stock. This is going to increase the aiming stability, recoil control, accuracy, etc. For the proficiency, we're going to be using the hard scope perk, which is going to increase the accuracy, or you can use sleight of hand to reload faster because it does only have 30 bullets. It's up to you. And then for the kit, fully loaded. There is the full loadout if you want a screenshot. Let's go on to the next one. So the next weapon in this video is going to be the AS-44. Once again, this is another close range SMG kind of assault rifle. So let's get into the attachments, with the first one being the Mercury silencer. For the underbarrel, we're going to be going for the Strife angled underbarrel, which is going to increase the accuracy. And then for the barrel, we're going to be going with the Empress 400mm. This is going to increase the hip fire accuracy, the recoil recovery, and the hip fire recoil recovery. So it's basically just going to make it really, really accurate and really good at close range. For the magazine, 60 round mags, ammo type, any of these ones, just like I've mentioned in the past. And then for the optic, a close range optic with a stock that's going to increase the accuracy. So this is the one I would recommend because it increases the accuracy and also the ADS time. And then for the rear grip, we're going to be going with the fabric grip. Proficiency, we're going to be going with steady, which is going to increase your movement speed, or you can use something like gung ho. There's quite a lot of good options here. Momentum's pretty good, but it doesn't really matter. These don't really change the weapon too much, but you can play around with them and see which you prefer. But I would go with steady if you want your weapon to be a bit faster. You can use sleight of hand maybe to reload faster, or you could use momentum. Any of those three are pretty good. For the kit, fully loaded, and then that is the full loadout. Make sure to subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.